Hi guys, so we are dropping again of this level that I pointed out in the last video. It was a Sunday resistance on this inner trend line, resistance, and rejected off there now, right? Also tapped this 50% area, found resistance there once, twice, thrice, right? So what else am I looking at now? So you guys can go back and check out the first video that I uploaded to the channel. That was not now Sunday, Sunday before. I highlighted why I'm looking at this area. We have resistance, right? So this resistance has the potential to form support now, since it's been broken. Then we have major support at the bottom of this trend line, support, right? I also mentioned, just going to go over it quick. If you guys want a detailed analysis, go back to that video. So along this trend line as well, support, corona crash, squeeze through, wicked out, but support. That lines up with our area over here as well, right? So delete that, and I'll just mark this off, right? So that's what I'm looking at in that area. Then I want to turn on the Fibonacci retracement tool, and from the corona crash low to this high that we had now, end of last year, beginning of this year, we then have the potential to form a double bottom. Test one, test two, and then if we get that break, then I think it's ready to rock and roll. But so what I'm looking at now is, let's go down to the top there. Yeah, this thing, right? If we take this trend line, place it on support. That support line has been broken, right? Then we look at this 50% area on the Fibonacci retracement tool. I'm going to zoom out so you know this blue line here, right? Let's go back to the smaller time frame, and I want to go back to, come on, don't take so long to load. And I just want to find how strong this level kept as support, resistance. Support, resistance, breaks above, resistance again, support, support, breaks below support, resistance, resistance, breaks above resistance again. So it's just been tap dancing along this 50% area. I'll get to my point now. Resistance, support, resistance, resistance, right? So what I'm looking for now is, if I have the confluences, to see the possibility. Remember, once again, this is not financial advice. I'm just pointing out things that I'm looking at, right? So what I'm looking at now is this area that I showed you guys, support, resistance, this broken trend line of support that has the potential to now become resistance, this trend line of resistance, because it has the potential to pull back. See where I'm getting at. So just an area I thought I'd point out to you guys, not saying enter or nothing like that. I'm just showing you guys what I'm looking at. So, or what would just be safest is to just go on holiday, relax. Remember that date, this date here, the 13th, 14th, 15th, is this Fed meeting, and we'll see what happens then. So if support there collapses, then we have another issue. Then we have to reevaluate again and see what other confluences and see what we must, etc. But this, for now, this is my area that I'm going to look to buy and to hold. Just want to show you guys this anchored VWAP, this orange line at the bottom here. If we go back into the past, from the 2008 crash, support, it kept up all these pullbacks, crashes that we've had, even the corona, right? So if this support does break here, I think it could maybe be like a bear trap, where maybe if we do break there, it breaks, and then now we all believe, okay, the trend line is broken, we're collapsing now. Now it could collapse. Once the trend line is broken, those are the rules. It has the potential now. This previous massive major support has the potential to become resistance, right? So yes, if it does break, and this area that I'm calling out now fails and it breaks, it could retest, and then, right? But I think what is a possibility of happening also is, because you guys know that these guys, they see exactly what we see, right? So this is like the most obvious area that everybody is looking at. If you analyze the charts like this and you put together the confluences, it's like boom, this entity looks spectacular. So what could potentially happen is people that enter there, then it squeezes those guys out, fakes it out, closes back above, and then continues. I'm just pointing out possibilities. I don't know if these things are going to happen. It's just things I have in the back of my mind. So yeah, guys, that was just a quick update here, what I'm seeing. I want to see if we're getting a little bit oversold now, so maybe it starts to rest, comes and retest this area that it broke out of, and then maybe continues. Alright guys,